Okay, so now I'm going to talk about media evaluation question 4. How did you use new media technologies in the construction, research and planning stages? Okay, so from the beginning, I used Blogger to track all my work. This is where we update all my work step by step, and also it's clear then as to where it's located and what part it belongs to, so research or planning is all on the blog. And I found this a really easy way to keep all my work updated, and a great way to see it as well. It's really clear on the blog. Okay, so when I started doing my research, I used YouTube as a way of looking at existing videos. So I looked at artists like James Morrison and Bruno Mars, just as a way to compare what I could create from my artist and what sort of music video I could create from this. That's why I analysed the music videos for them. And YouTube was a great way to then give me ideas, and could also see current work from A-level students that they had also uploaded onto YouTube. Okay, so also throughout my coursework I've used Google a lot, and I use this to look at existing album covers of artists and also their current biographies, along with adverts, all to help me gain ideas for what I can do for my own project. I also collected images from Google to do my pitch board and sort of get an audience profile done. So overall that's really helped me. When I made my artist biography, I used Photoshop to create the image that I used on the biography. So I simply just turned this one black and white and made it look like a professional image, and then updated this onto the biography of Will Davis. Again, I used Photoshop when I was creating my mock album cover, and I've shown this step by step on the blog of what I did in Photoshop. Just the stages I went through of creating the mock album cover, which also then helped me in creating the actual album cover, because I'd done the practice of what I wanted it to look like in the layout. I chose to use Photoshop for this because it's something that I'm experienced in using anyway through doing photography, and it's also a chance to develop my skills that little bit further. To take all the images that I did for my digipack and album cover and the biography, all those different types of images, I took on my SLR. So that's the Canon something or other, Rebel, there you go. And that's that. I felt it was really useful to use this actually. It's given me quality in my images. Another time I actually used the SLR camera was to take all the images for the post-it note film, so it may not show the quality in these sort of images, but I did use it for that, just to put together a rough idea for the video as to what was going to go where during the song. And the tools that I edited that with are called Power Director by Cyberlink, and this is the program that I used to edit my main music video with. I found this really difficult to use at first, and then gained experience in it, sort of teaching myself how to use the program. An obvious piece of software that I use is Word, something that probably everyone uses. This was simply to write up stuff, and an example of this would be my copyright letter. So just show you that. Another piece of technology that I found useful is having the scanner, which is built into a printer. So any written work that I've done, I've then been able to put up onto the blog to show sort of my plans for that. And an example of that would be the plans that I did for the album and the digipack. When making the final album cover, I went with using Photoshop again. I did have difficulty with using Publisher, which is what I originally started to create my digipack and CD cover on, but when I printed it I found that it wasn't the right size. It's actually a US size or international size. It didn't fit a standard UK CD, but I also wanted to go with Photoshop because I was confident in using it, and also gained more skills from making the album, and it's something that I enjoy using, so it's been a great use and help to me. For the actual CD, I used a program called Lightscribe, which actually prints straight onto a CD. So you have these different colour discs, and it goes into a computer and it will print out an image. You do plan the image beforehand, so I planned the layout and how I wanted it to look, and it simply prints it onto the disc. And I thought this was great because it completed the look of the album cover, and I wanted to see what it looked like as a full, complete album, and that's why I did that. Okay, so when I was filming for the music video, I really wanted a good quality image, and what I was luckily able to use was a HD camera, and this one's a Sony one, and this is just what I used to film the music video with, and through having it in HD, I think that's what's given the music video its quality, so I'm overall really pleased with it. The main piece of software that I've actually used would be the Power Director program by Cyberlink, and this is something that I'd never used before doing this course. We purchased it for me to actually edit the video, and it's overall been a great help to me. I've had to teach myself sort of how you use it and editing techniques and that sort of thing, but it's been fairly straightforward, and I've been able to pick it up and also edit the video to a standard that I'm happy with. Again, just to mention that YouTube has been a really key part to my media, as this is where all my videos have now gone, so my evaluation videos will go onto YouTube so that it can be linked up through YouTube onto Blogger, which is how you'll be viewing this video right now, and also my previous videos that I've done. And my music video itself, along with the post-it note video, is also on YouTube. So not only have I done my research and planning on YouTube by looking at other existing videos, I've also used it to upload my own videos and link them back to my coursework on the blog. So for my evaluation stages, I started off by doing a PowerPoint just to show the first question and demonstrate that, which I then uploaded to Scribd.com. So that's another program that I've used, and as you can tell now that I've done the rest by doing them in videos, as I wanted to do something with a little bit more creativity. In last year's evaluation I simply did a Prezi, and this year I wanted to explore and use different technology, and now I've got the program Power Director. I thought that doing the evaluation would be a good way to finish it off and put some editing techniques into this evaluation, I guess. Overall, I've learnt a lot through doing the course and also using the different software, so it's not like before I would have used the camcorder very much, but now it's something that I'm able to use and develop the skills in. The thing that I've developed most in is editing. It's something that I hadn't got much experience in before, and now I think I'd be fully confident to edit another video again. And there's so many things that I'd change and do better in my music video if I did have more time. I've learnt to use YouTube in different ways, so using it for research and Google for research. All the different programs I've used have all helped me to get where I am with my media, and overall I'm really pleased. Okay, so here's just a few things that I've used, the logos and a bit of a list of all the things, programs that I've used.